On June 20th, 2021, our most beloved Supreme Master Thanh Hải, while still in her intensive meditation retreat for the world, self-recorded a spontaneous, heartfelt message of appreciation for all helpers in heavens and on earth during her life mission. Touched by the kindness and support of many beings who have devotedly assisted her in the past as well as today, Master expressed her deep gratitude along with her thoughts on the unnecessary suffering that souls go through while in the domain of the three worlds.
Hey guys, the heroes of our time. I just had to talk to you without any ado. Sorry, I'm not in a position to appear in front of you, but at least I want to say to you in person that I'm still here, and I appreciate very much still what you're doing for the world through our Supreme Master Television. A lot of people in the world appreciate you. We just have to continue this work, okay, huh? Many things have happened during the short few weeks. I had to move a lot, and it took some energy from me. Also, my big dog is sick. He's been fighting with the negative force to protect me as well. Oh, so many animals are so incredibly kind, not just my dog. Even today, outside of my door, there's a spider. He spun a web where I would hang my clothes in the sun to dry. And I tried to shake him away. He didn't go. He came back and mended his net again. So I was feeling strange that he's so persisting to build a house there. So I said, all right, never mind. Then I will try other ways to hang it somewhere else. And then I wanted to find out why is he so insisting to put up a tent in front of my door. And where I should hang my clothes also in the sun. I asked him, why did you insist to put up your tent here, the house in front of my door like this? Makes it difficult for me to come out and to hang my clothes. I don't have a clothes dryer, just a small little machine that I have to hang out to dry. I don't need a dryer actually. So, and then he told me, because you need protection. How can a spider protect me? Imagine, it's just the invisible things. God works miracles in a way that the normal mind cannot understand. I'm just grateful. In any time of my trouble, the animals' kingdoms, invisible divinity kingdom, divinity kingdom, and all these divine beings are helping me a lot. Even though it's invisible to the naked eyes. Though I still need to take some blow at times, but without their help, it would have been worse. And it would have been like, I could not even stay and sit here talk to you. I just want to express my appreciation to all beings in the universe. The universal beings who protect me, the Yosku goddesses, these divinity goddesses, and all others who are helping me. No end, even though sometimes they are not allowed to help, but they stand by and they shed tears. The tears also are a comfort to me, knowing that someone understood, someone sympathized with my mission and my difficulty is also a sign of comfort. Anyway, all the help that I get or not get, just sympathy also is very comforting. So he said, because you need protection. My God, such a small little creature like that. I was so touched. I said, I'm sorry I scared you before because, I just faced something suddenly like your house in front of my door. So I apologized. I gave him some little seaweed bits to eat. I thought then he doesn't have to eat other things, but he took them all out. He didn't want them. He said the net is to catch the evil energy, not to put things on it and mess it up. Oh, I was so ashamed. I felt, oh God, why didn't I check all this before? I was so busy with many other things, and my thoughts are not all together, in one point. I was supposed to do more one-pointed concentration, but so many things were happening in the span of a very short time. I could not even tell you or explain to you because many things are not visible. Like my dog, when he was fighting with the oppressive energy, he was trembling under the table. And then a few days later, he felt ill, very ill, very ill, and I could not even be with him. I sent him my love, my energy to heal him also. I used another body to be with him, of course, and then I had to spend time and concentration to think of what else to do for him because he was almost gone. He could not eat, he could not walk. So then finally I found some doctors and acupuncturists to come and help him, and they told me that he seems better. Hopefully. I've been praying for him also. That took up also some of my time and energy. And I've been threatening heaven and hell. Yeah. I said, my dog is working for you, dear heaven, because he protects me. I didn't ask for it. I tell him never to protect me, but dogs, they're like that. This dog has not always been the dog. He has been my ex-husband a long time ago. So one day I asked him, why did you sacrifice so much and being so good to me? He said, because you are my wife. My God, what a love. A love that lasts eternally. You saw that? But I don't feel, I said to him, I'm sorry, I cannot imagine you are as a human, my husband and all that. But I do love you so dearly, so dearly. I move heaven and earth. Anytime he's sick, I threaten to destroy all the palaces of these deities if they don't do something. Because my dog is good, He works for the positive side. He works for me. He works for God. I say, why you just standing by and don't do anything to help him and let him alone to fight with the negative power like that? I blamed him a lot because I was anguished for his weakness and in his illness, and I felt helpless. I used my power to heal him and all that, but we need more than that. So finally, we got it together, and hopefully he will be all right. He did many times save my life, not just one time. Today, my thoughts were wandering a lot in the old time. I was watching some of the shows that you sent me to edit. And of course, I have to write something, comments and all that with many shows that you sent me. And my thoughts drifted back to the old time, when we were also on the run in different places and working in different difficult situations. And I was remembering my old assistants. We were in a very small square, maybe 2 square meters of a side room of a trailer, and we squeezed together and making all these speeches and connections with the world through the internet. They did such a wonderful job. Now I look at it, I saw with such a simple equipment and very small space, they were squeezing, kneeling on the floor because we didn't have tables and all that. I had only one chair that they covered to make it look good. And they bought some curtain to put behind me that looked good, but otherwise we had nothing more. And they had to sleep in the storeroom next door because I didn't want men to sleep in the same room with me. And they did squeeze in this little storage space, 2 of them in winter even, and no heater, nothing. Now I thought about that. I was crying, thinking how good they have been. And now because life has many surprises for us and we are separated, we're not together anymore, but we're still working together in some manner, remotely. But I thought of them and how devoted they had been to me during my running time, running from trouble, running from danger. They were always standing by. I just want to say thank you to these people, to my assistants in the former period of my life, that they have been doing all the best they can in all kinds of situations and circumstances and difficulties. I am forever grateful. May God bless you. And may God bless you too, my present assistants. I'm really appreciative today, thinking of all the past difficult situations and my then assistants trying all their might to help my mission, no matter what. And it had not always been easy for all of us then, and still now, sometimes now. Like we had just set up the system, and then now I cannot do it again for many reasons. But I think we will do it another time. So I'm just telling you something from my heart without having to go through all the procedures like makeup, dressing up. Because I'm worried my thoughts, my genuine, deep emotion will be gone by then. It's different when I'm in peace and in an easy situation that I can take time and to leisurely prepare for the camera and prepare the camera. I'm still alone, you know that. But sometimes I thought I'd just express my feeling of thankfulness, of humble, deep appreciation to all of you, whoever helped me in any way. I thought I just want to express that without you having to see me, without you having to prepare to see me, or I have to prepare for the camera to see you, etc. So, because it's real this way also. When I want to read you a story or tell you some nice jokes or stuff like that, then it's different. But today I just didn't want to wait for all that to happen. Maybe my feeling will be gone, and it won't be as raw as now. So it doesn't matter. You can just listen to me, to my voice, and know that I'm genuine in my speech, genuinely grateful for all the help I got. Also, I thank all the invisible beings, not just the animal kingdom, but just any of them who are trying so hard to comfort me these days. Every day they tell me not to worry, it will pass. Not to worry, the dog will be fine. But it was difficult even for me to believe that the dog will be fine. When I have pictures of him, videos of him, cannot walk, cannot eat, just lay there, cannot breathe very peacefully also. It was very difficult. I prayed so hard, and then I also threatened all the gods in heavens, lower heavens, of course. And I just hope he's getting better. I appreciate him so much also. Such a dog, and even forsaking his life for me. Not just one time, and not just him. Other dogs as well. I told you before some other stories a long time ago. I was just watching the video you sent me about the real love, just for Peruso, and I just remember the dog that he said he does everything for me because I was his wife, and he still thinks like that. After many lifetimes already, separation through karma, through upheavals, his love is still there for me. He helped me many times in this life, and 2 times as dogs, not just this time. He died, reincarnated again as another dog just to protect me. And so we had to talk, the other day, telepathically, of course, and I was shedding tears, I said, my God, what a love. I don't know how to express appreciation for such love even. Oh my God, he suffers so much. I told heaven, please just make me suffer. Don't make my dog suffer. He's just a dog and he's working for you. He's working for the positive side because it's helping me. Because I'm working for the positive side. I'm working for God. So why do you just let all the good, positive beings suffer? It's not fair. So I said I will fight. I will not accept this. Of course, I have been always fighting anyway, but every time I'm more determined, every time I'm more decisively continue stronger, because I hate injustice. I hate unfairness for anyone at all, for anything in this world, especially the meek and weak, defenseless. I cannot tell you all the conversation I talked with my dog and with the heaven, who's just ignoring the suffering of humans and other beings on this planet. Many times I'm very mad, I'm very angry. If you think that I'm an angry master, for example, with the corrupted government or with the rotten church members, oh, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to when I talk to those lower heavens up there who are causing trouble and don't help. You cannot imagine how I talk to them and threaten them and be angry at them. I say, you have a lot of power. You use it for nothing. And you even smile at our suffering here. If you don't do something more, I'm going to destroy all of you and your palaces and all. But I cannot express it now the way I said it. And in many words I said it, so it's just a condensation, a little bit of what I told them, often. Not just one time. Whenever the situation provokes me, I hurl it all at them. And the zealous demons, of course, and Satan, of course. Yeah, all of that. I spend a lot of words on them. I don't want you to hear them also. It's nothing pleasant. I was truly angry at the injustice in this world and not many helping hands. Of course, they are more cooperative now. Still, I don't see the quick enough result. And some lower deities, third-level gods, are saying to other beings that you have to come down, you have to learn so that you will know this, know that. What for? I said, what for? The souls are originally pure, simple, wise, loving, and kind. There's nothing they need to learn anymore through all this suffering and pain. It is you who caused all that trouble. So, cut it out. But this is not what I expressed when I was really angry and anguished inside for all the suffering of humans and animals and other beings, as far as I can see. Just to let you know some of my angry moments when I vented on the gods. But of course the energy is different now when I'm telling you, because it's already done, it's past, yeah. But my flare, it doesn't stop here or there. It will continue, I'm sure, later on when I see something that I cannot tolerate. Well, not for my sake, for the victim's sake, I hate the system in the three worlds. It's all oppressive. It's all about law and order. It's fallible. It's so easy to fall in this world and even in another world like the astral world. Within the three worlds, it's very easy to fall. Even if you are on the top three already, if you come back to be human, you definitely will one day when your merit runs out. Be human or animal, you fall again. And you just get lower. That is the deal. That's the problem. That's what I hate about it. That's why whatever they argue with me is no use. I say it's all hypocritical. I don't take all that. I don't accept anything like that. You trap the souls into this web of yours, and then you torture them, you criticize them, you nitpick whatever they do. It's all wrong. They can never do anything right. Even if they do, you will cast it in some other trap or trick to make it lessen, to make more trouble, or to continue in a different way. So they have to continue to enjoy that merit, and then they fall again. Because it's very difficult not to fall in this world. And I saw all that. I can see all that clearly. So sometimes I'm really angry at them. Really, really. We don't see those moments ever, but it's nothing compared to what you have seen when I was angry with some humans on this planet. Okay? If you see the energy, it makes them tremble. That's sufficient to tell you. Oh, I don't know why I go so far from heaven to hell. What all this? I just want to tell you that I appreciate all of you, past and present, and maybe future assistance in any way you can to help the suffering on this planet and the next. Especially the victims, the human victims and the animals and the children. These meek and weak and vulnerable beings that my heart always goes out for. My heart always goes out to them. My sympathy, my love always for them. No matter how many times I see a similar or same situation, my heart always cannot bear. And I cry for many hours or many days, depends. Anyway, please continue. You know, you have learned something from me every day by my comments and my instruction or my information for you. We will continue together, of course, as long as I can. But even if I cannot, I told you many times, you must continue to help the world, okay? My energy will always be there with you, surrounding you. Just be receptive enough to take it so that you can do a good job or better job. I trust in all of you. And if you, the past assistants, happen to hear me, I thank you. And I love you. I miss the time we spent together. Many of you have helped me a lot. I cannot list it all here, but know in your heart that I'm thanking you. And I'll be there for you whenever you need, okay? I love you all. I praise you. I respect all of you. The ones who help me to help the planet, to help all beings in this world. I will never forget your sacrifice, your favor, your love, your genuine contribution to this mission to help alleviate the suffering of this world. I will never forget. I will always be there for you. May the heavens always smile upon your efforts in any noble way that you try in your life to help yourself, your families, your countries, and all others, strangers and friends alike. I love you. Forever.
Most loving Master, our humble thankfulness for always standing up for the afflicted beings in this world, understanding their troubles and heroically giving all that you can for their relief. It is our biggest honor to be part of your most unconditional and benevolent mission to realize a more peaceful world where only God and goodness shall be praised. May beloved Master enjoy lasting health and serenity in the constant assistance of all divine beings and divinity goddesses.